smartest people are often the most anxious because essentially smart people can predict more negative outcomes. The idea here is that the mind is a prediction machine. That's one of the main purposes of the mind. And if you have a high IQ, you can actually generate more predictions than the average person. And so typically what you'll do is you'll set out to go do something, and then you'll predict all of the ways that it could fail. And if you have a high IQ, your predictions are going to be more diverse, higher in volume, and probably more creative. And this is bad because essentially what you're doing is you're thinking, okay, I can use my mind to keep myself safe from all of these potential failures. And if I generate more potential failures, then I will know all of the failures, and then I will really be safe. This is a giant fallacy. What you'll do is you'll essentially just keep generating failures, and you'll be trying to solve the failures in your mind. It's essentially like you're trying to solve 100 problems in your mind all at the same time, even before you do any work. If you were to actually move into action, what you would see is you would actually only have one of those failures. Because the thing is, when we move into action, we're always going to have something. Nothing's going to go perfectly. So you're going to move into action, you're going to have one failure, and then you can solve for it. You move into action again, have another failure, and you can solve for it. And that's why action is so crucial for especially anxious types, especially kind of these high IQ types that will try to solve everything in their minds. And so the idea here is that you need to really separate your prediction machine from your execution machine, because your prediction machine is amazing, like amazing. You can predict everything. Like you can just try to solve the whole, like 100 problems in your mind. This will get you stuck like literally forever. You'll never move. And so prediction should only be a certain kind of short amount of your day, a short amount of your week. You should limit the amount of time that you're allowed to make predictions, because you're just going to want to solve all 100 problems. That is a fallacy. Remember, that does not work. It doesn't work. It feels like it's working, but it does not work. What you need is you actually need to have execution mode. In execution mode, you are not allowed to make predictions. You just go until you come across a problem, and then you solve the problem, and then you keep going. The thing is that you're going to want to have prediction time, so give yourself your like 1 hour of prediction time a week. Do all of the predictions, strategize around them if you want, but limit your prediction kind of time. That's one of the most important things to do if you're someone that kind of feels like you're a bit anxious and kind of, like you have a high IQ and you're able to predict all of these things. It feels really good. It feels like you're making progress, but trust me, you're not. And a lot of you are probably onto yourselves because you're seeing your behavior. You're like, I've been thinking a lot, but I really have nothing to show for it. And I know I'm smart. Why am I not doing things? And this is why. So limit your prediction time. Be really careful with it. It will feel like it's important to do. It will feel like it's helping you. It is not. And if you have questions on this, please comment below, because I'm not quite sure where a lot of you are at. So it really helps me when you ask questions, because then I can make more videos based on your questions, on what you're thinking and where you're at. And if this is highly relevant to you, as always, I encourage you to schedule an intro session.